The House of Representatives has just passed reforms to the Civil Rights Act, and that would include protections for the LGBT community. Many people don't know that although we have legalized same-sex marriage, we have not extended protections for the LGBT community. In fact, some states have rolled back or codified laws in order to prevent protections for the LGBT community. So it is important for the federal government to step in and say, hey, this is a civil rights issue, and we want to make sure that members of the LGBT community are not being discriminated against when it comes to issues like housing, issues like getting a loan from a bank, those types of things. Now, the bill did pass 236 to 173, which is amazing. The bill, if it were to become law, would protect LGBT Americans from discrimination in applying for credit, housing, employment, and more. So great news. But here's the thing. Republicans are against it, and the Trump administration is unlikely to sign it into law. So Republican critics adamantly opposed the legislation. They say that it would harm religious freedoms, making it unlikely the GOP-led Senate will take up the bill. So I don't know if Democrats did this as part of a political strategy. I'm sure that was part of their reasoning. I'm sure the other part of their reasoning is because they genuinely care about this. And to be fair, there were 8 Republicans in the House who voted in favor of reforming the Civil Rights Act. But at the same time, this is unlikely to get anywhere in the Trump administration.
Ladies and gentlemen, you aren't allowed. So someone tweeted recently that why is it that a Christian can fire a gay person because they're gay, but a gay person can't fire a Christian person because they're Christian? And that proves that we need only one thing. Brothers and sisters, join me in forming the church of LGBTQ+. It is a religion because they say it's a choice for you to be gay. So it's a choice for you to stay in the Catholic Church or the Christian Church and have these discrimination against them. And so we are forming a religion. And in this religion, we say that we have to do things according to how we are. And it's our religious proclivities that force us to have these attractions that we choose, by the way. So if we incorporate being gay as a religion, this is a great workaround for the idiots who can't wrap their mind around how hypocritical they're being.
Yeah, that's a good point. But the idiots who are being hypocritical have no problem being hypocritical because these are oftentimes the same people who have no issues with honestly discriminating against Muslims based on their religion.
All the Catholic priests who molest boys, it seems like it's a religious thing to me. I'm just putting two things together and it's fine. And we accept them in the church of LGBTQ+. I just think that this is the only way to work around it because the other approach could be just people being reasonable and opening their eyes and letting things that make sense. And that isn't happening. So we have to create a religion around it in order for it to be protected.
So what I would argue though is if Democrats in the House are doing this as a political strategy, if that is persuading them to take on this measure, and look, I'm glad that they took it on because I think it's important to have some discourse about this. They need to go all the way and they really need to hold Republicans in the Senate and the Trump administration to account for not supporting this because there is all of this nonsense coming from Trump supporters who argue, no, he's actually very supportive of the LGBT community. He doesn't hate gay people. Yeah, he hates trans people. He's banned them from the military, but he doesn't hate gay people. Well, why wouldn't he sign something like this into law that would essentially provide protections for the gay community to ensure that they're not being discriminated against?
Thank you very much for watching this clip from The Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.